I don't know about you, but I wrote some friendly letters to some of my haters. I told them I don't mean to disturb you. I don't want to upset you. I just want to let you know I'm doing fine without you. I wish I had some help here. When people don't know who you are, it becomes they're lost in your game. Because it's then you understand that haters are elevators. Oh, I wish I had some help here. See, every now and then I find myself hanging around some haters in the restaurant, and I go and take that ticket. I say, let me pay for that. Sometimes I catch it in the clothing store. I said, Sam, charge it on this card because I want them to understand what you've done to me only made me better. Look at somebody and say, stop tripping because they are only going to make you better. You try to run from some stuff. I tell you, don't worry when people don't know who you are. No, when you're trying to defend yourself, you leave less room for God to defend you. When you're trying to stand up for yourself, and somebody say, I got to speak for myself. No, you got to hold your peace. See, that's why some of us are half crazy. We giving folks too much of our money. Save that for the grandchildren and people that love you for real. I wish I had some help here. Ain't no reason you're exhausting all of your energy on people that you can't help nobody. David, they didn't know who David was. They didn't know. They didn't know. Look at somebody say they didn't know. No, they didn't know. They didn't know because watch the text. The Bible said when they got back. Now, if in fact David was the leader of the battle, they should have had enough sense to know that David had enough wisdom to come back and put the pieces back together. Are you with me? Because you can't build warrior without strategy. See, a fighter knows how to fight. You just don't fight because there's an opportunity. But you got to know how to capitalize on your enemy. And the best way to fight an enemy, you got to fight their fight. I wish I had some help here. See, you can't win the enemy fighting your fight. You got to know how to fight their fight. You know, I said the other Sunday, I was so impressed with Mike Tyson. The reason I was impressed with Mike because Mike knew how to take charge of the ring. I say he knew how to until he started eating all kinds of other stuff. Let me tell you, that was a problem too because it was more psychological than it was physical. But you know, Mike knew how to win the fight. He knew how to fight their fight. And he was good in mastering other people's fight. And every time he got ready to swing, he just wasn't swinging. But every time he hit, it was a knockout. Look at somebody and say, you just got to know how to fight the enemy's fight. I wish I had some help here. See, if the enemy is talking, if they talking negative, you talk good. That's why they talk their fight. You got to know how to fight their fight. If they're tripping off of you, exalt them. Because somebody fight their fight. See, eventually you got this thing twisted. See, you fighting the way that you got to know how to get in reverse. Because somebody put it in reverse. So they didn't know. I want to warn you. But watch the text. In verse 6, it says here, now David was greatly distressed, for the people spoke of stoning him. You know the worst thing that happened to us is that when people decide to hurt you when you haven't done. Are you praying with me? Since I'm getting out of here tonight, I can say what I got to say around. Can I say that? I don't understand how people don't get happy because the pastor is having an anniversary. I don't understand that to save my life because he works 24/7. And when he decides to take a vacation, he's still working because you still bugging him about the church burned out, the people in trouble. Pastor, what should I do and how should I do it? How is it that people who help you Oh my God. It's the people who are close to you who discount who you are. It's people who are close to you who really don't want to see you go forward. Who really, I wish I had some help here. It's people who you are close to are the ones that are always complaining about this, that, and the other. I don't know about you, but if you look at the value of people who give all that they have, they're worth more than you have to offer. I wish I had some help. I can remember when my mother was living, I would always tell her, girl, I wish I could give you the world. I would look in her eyes and I would look at her and I said, I wish I had all of this and I had all of that and I would just give you the world because you were my best girl. And sometimes she would look at me and she would tell me, honey, I don't need all of that. All I need is you. I wish I had some help here. And you know, that's the type of relationship you want to have with people that you love. Oh, I wish I had some help here. That's the type of relationship you want to have with people that give you so much. You want to have the relationship with them that nothing ought to be restricted from them. Whatever you have, if it's good enough for you, it ought to be good enough for them. Some of us have the mentality, let him give it like I got it. And you fail to realize that's why God gave it to you. So you can get it. I wish I had some help here. Oh yeah, did you not read that it's more blessed to give than it is to receive? God loved a cheerful giver. So they did not know what was going on. So the Bible has us to know that David was greatly distressed because they was talking about stoning him. Now I need to tell you, it was a conspiracy. It was a plot. It was something it was a sidebar discussion. Oh, I wish I had some help here. So that's why I don't like cliques in church. I just don't. I just can't handle cliques. Cliques makes me itch. Yeah, they make me itch because they don't have a clue. The people you look down to today may be the same one, maybe, that got to walk you across the street. Look at somebody and say, you better break up that clique because the people you talking about may be the one you got to talk to. I wish I had the people you look down on, maybe the one you got to look. I wish I had to. You got to talk to Joseph, brother. You got to be careful who you put in the pit because the same people you try to get rid of may be the one that have to feed you. I wish I had some help here tonight. You got to be careful with cliques, and I believe that's what happened to the church. The church has clicked itself out of order. It's clicked and clicked and clicked, and that clicked so long until the clique is tired of the clique. The clique is upset with the clique. The clique is saying to the clique, leave me alone, I don't want to hear no more. I done heard enough, but you done started a clique. I tell you, and the older you get, the less patience you have for foolishness. I tell Life Church now, God bless their heart, I had to be, I had been pastoring 20-some years now to tell them I have zero tolerance for foolishness. And if you got foolishness written on your forehead, do yourself a favor, turn around and go back out the door because we all gonna get along in here. The roaches, the cats, the dogs, they know I just need one message that something have happened, that one member did something against another. Because see, when I discovered that all of us is stronger than one of us, and whenever there's a weak, is then we're vulnerable to lose the fight. And when you are fighting, you don't need weak folks around you. You need people who that put their shoulder together and